So for today's YouTube video, boys, I got you guys with the top 5 SMGs to use in Warzone 2, man. And let's just say, bruh, these SMGs are just broken. Real quick though, man, before we jump straight into the video, man, go ahead and like and subscribe, man, for these top 5 SMGs, bruh. And comment down below, man, so far in Warzone 2, what's your favorite SMG? All right, so for number 1, man, we got right here is the Fennec. And I'm gonna say this right now, that the Fennec has probably the craziest time to kill just because of its fire rate. And the way I built my Fennec was to pretty much be very good in a medium range / long range gunfight and even close range. One thing that's good about the close range gunfight is just that you can pretty much be able to use this gun like in a hip fire build. So if you guys really want to, you can use this thing as a hip fire build up close and you will probably win majority of your gunfights, man. But listen, bro, let's go ahead and jump straight into the setup. So here's the full setup on the screen. But listen, man, if you guys do not know yet, do not skip just yet, just because I will show you guys the tuning for every attachment for this gun, just so you are making the best possible Fennec class setup. So starting off with this right here, man, for the barrel, man, we are rocking is the Fennec Corvette Force barrel. For the underbarrel, we are rocking is the Phase 3 grip. And for the ammunition, guys, we are rocking is the auto armor piercing. And for the magazine, man, we are rocking is the 45 round mag. And for the rubber grip, guys, man, we are rocking is the Fennec rubber grip, okay, which is basically the rear grip, okay. But let's get straight into the attachments real quick. Well, for the tuning attachment, start off with the barrel. Now, the way I did my tuning this year, especially with Warzone 2, I noticed that majority of your gunfights are going to be like in a long range gunfight. So that's pretty much how I built it, okay. So make sure that you guys got your recoil standards all the way to the top. And for your aiming down sight speed / damage range, the bottom part of it, make sure you guys got this thing all the way to the right. Now, I highly recommend you guys go ahead and just do a little bit testing of your own, just because some people rock their tuning in a different way. Some people like putting their aim down sight speed all the way to the left, which you do lose handling for some odd reason. I do not know why. So some people put their aim down sight speed all the way to the left, and some people put it all the way to a damage at range. If you're a guy, you just like the simple route, then just put it in the middle. It's really up to you, and you should benefit off of it, okay? Make sure you guys got your tuning set right there. Here's the tuning for the underbarrel. I pretty much did the same thing with the barrel for the Fennec. I just put everything all the way to the top and put everything to the top right. So make sure you guys go ahead and copy that down right there. And here's also the tuning for the armor pierce, which you can also tune like a certain like ammunition, which is crazy. So I pretty much put the damage range all the way up and bullet velocity all the way to the right. So overall, man, as you guys see the damage, the little green part, this gun is gonna have a lot of damage towards it, which really does matter the most. You guys need to make sure that you are using like the best possible no recoil gun or accurate gun, matter of fact, and also a gun that has a good time to kill on it, just so you guys will win majority of every gunfight, okay. So make sure you guys go ahead and copy that down right there, man. I did only 3 attachment tunings, which was the ammunition part and the underbarrel, and also the barrel for the Fennec, man. Go ahead and copy down the Fennec, man. Like I said, guys, do not skip the video at all whatsoever, just because I want to make sure that you guys are getting the best possible tuning attachment, all right. But let's move on to the second gun. So for number 2, man, we got is the Lockman Sub, aka the MP5. And listen, bro, all I'm gonna say is that this thing is very accurate, bro. Just look at it. You can, if you guys know how to control your recoil, you're gonna have a good time using this gun. Now, one thing that's good about this MP5 is just that it has some very good mobility. The time to kill up close is almost like the Fennec, if not exactly, bro. It's crazy, bro. But listen, man, I need you guys to go ahead and try this Lockman Sub build. Let's get straight into it. So here's the full attachment that I'm rocking for the Lockman Sub, which is the Tctekk M Sub 12. For the muzzle, you want to make sure that you guys are rocking is the Extend RR40. For the ammunition, guys, man, we are rocking is the 9mm hollow point. And for the magazine, we are rocking is the 50 round drum. And for the rigger butts, man, we got right here is the Lockman TCG10 as the rigger, okay. But let's get straight into the tuning attachment real quick for the Lockman Sub. Now, this is what I did with it. I pretty much put the recoil standards all the way up. And for the aim down sight speed / damage range, I'll put the thing all the way to the right. But like I said, if you really want to, you can also make your gun have even more mobility. It's really up to you and as a player and how you guys want to play. That is like how I prefer to play, to pretty much make my guns pretty much just be very super accurate and have very good damage. But like I said, if you really want to, you can put this aim down sight speed all the way to the left, or you can put it in the middle. It's really up to you, okay. Just make sure you guys go ahead and do test on your own. tuning attachments for the muzzle. I put my recoil smoothness all the way to the top left, just so my gun is super accurate. And for the bullet velocity, man, we got to stay all the way to the bottom right, to the right, okay? So make sure you guys are copying that down right there. Also, man, here is the ammunition hollow point, okay? Ammunition tuning, okay? So pretty much I put the damage range to be like at the very top, just so it has some good damage on it. And for the bullet velocity, I'll put that thing all the way to the right, okay? So make sure you guys go ahead and copy down the tuning, man. Go ahead and take your screenshots, man. Copy down this LuckyChamu sub, bro. This thing is gonna be like really next up, and I definitely feel like it can compete with the Fennec, okay? But let's move on to the third class setup. So for the third loadout, man, we got right here is the mini bag, aka the Bison in Modern Warfare 2019, bro. This thing is very good. It is super accurate, man. I love this gun a lot, and I feel like a lot of you guys out there are gonna love this gun the most, just because it is very easy to use. Now, here's pretty much like the recoil of it. This is me not even trying to control like the recoil of it, bro. Overall, man, you're not gonna pretty much use this thing in a long range gunfight. There's like probably maybe like an 80% chance you're gonna be taking a long range gunfight with this gun. But overall, I want you guys to still see what this thing can do, just in case you guys just happen to be in that little gunfight range, okay? But overall, man, this is the mini bag, bro. This is a very good build that I feel like a lot of you guys are going to enjoy the most, man. Let's go ahead and show you guys the attachments for it. So here's the mini bag build, man. You want to make sure that you guys are rocking the back 9 279 barrel. For the muzzle, you make sure that you guys are rocking is the X10 RR40. Ammunition is the 9M hollow point. For the magazine, guys, we are rocking it is the mini bag grip mag, which has like a lot of ammo towards it. For the rigger mag, we make sure that you guys are rocking is the Tctekk grip, okay? So overall, man, here's the tuning attachment for the barrel that I decided to rock, man. Recoil stand is always to the top. And my Aydan sight speed / damage range, I decided to go towards the damage range part. But like I said, if you really just want to, just depends how you build it, you can also put this thing all the way to the left. I tried out both, and they're like very good. So it's really just up to you. And for the muzzle, man, which is the X10 RR40, we tune this thing to pretty much to have his recoil smoothness to be all the way at the top, and for his bullet velocity, guys, to be all the way to the bottom right, okay? So make sure you guys go ahead and try that out, bro. This thing is very good, and I highly recommend you guys try out the mini bag, all right? Yeah, so copy down this mini bag class of the man. Like I said, bro, go ahead and take your screenshots, man. Like I said, pause the video if you guys had to. Just make sure that you guys are copying down these setups along with the tuning, okay? Along with the tuning, just because the tuning can either break or make your gun, bro. If you guys want to pretty much win every single gunfight, I highly recommend you guys tune your attachments, okay? Just so you guys are in a pretty much in a like more of a 100 out of 100 chance of winning your gunfights, okay? So let's go ahead and move on to the fourth gun. Now for the fourth loadout, man, we got right here is the Vast Nahv. Now, just like in MW2 multiplayer and also in Warzone, this thing is also nasty, bro. Just look at this gun, okay? Now, this is pretty much how it is with me not even trying to like control my recoil, bro. The time to kill this gun, it is super good, especially in this gun right here, from close range to medium range, and even in like long range, this thing is like still like just pretty good. So I highly recommend you guys try out this build right here for the Vast Nahv, bro. This thing is definitely next up. But listen, man, let's go ahead and jump straight to the attachments. So here's the full setup, man. For the barrel, I am rocking is the SA Response 3 as my barrel. For the muzzle, guys, I am rocking is the X10 RR40. For the ammunition, man, we got is the hollow point. Magazine is the 45 round mag, guys, and the rigger is the Tctekk grip. Now let me go ahead and show you the tune attachments for each attachment real quick that I decided to use, which is for the barrel and the muzzle and the ammunition, which is basically like pretty much like the three main important settings that you guys should be tuning your gun with. So here's the tuning attachment that I did for the Vast Nahv. I put the recoil status all the way up, and I put the damage at range all the way to the right, guys. And also, man, with the muzzle, man, we did the same thing. We put the recoil smoothness all the way up, and bullet velocity all the way to the right. You can also experiment with putting this thing like probably slightly towards like the left. Is really up to you. The aim and idle stability is very good, but I decided just to put my thing all the way to like towards like the bullet velocity, okay? And also, man, here's the ammunition hollow point, okay? Tuning for it. I put the damage range all the way up, and for the bullet velocity, I put this thing all the way to the right, okay? But like I said, man, and for these three sets that I showed you, like I said, I highly recommend you guys go ahead and test out these tunings for yourself, just so you guys get a feel on like what works for you and what doesn't work for you, okay? But that is the tuning for the Vast Nahv 9K. I highly recommend you guys use it, bro. This thing is super good. My first game on, I legit died to a player. I almost got 2 shot by a player using this Vaz 9K. So that's why I'm putting this on this list, bro. It's that good, okay? So make sure you guys are rocking it, all right? Now, for the last loadout, boys, man, we got right here is the FSS Hurricane, which is a gun that is super accurate as an SMG. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Just look at this thing. This thing is super accurate for what it is, bro. This thing needs to be an AR overall, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Comparing it to like the rest of the SMGs, I do feel like that it is on the weaker end just because it focuses more just on like the recoil and the smoothness and all that. But overall, man, I have a way to pretty much have this thing to pretty much have very, very good damage on it and still keep its like recoil control accuracy on it. All right, so let's go ahead and jump straight into it. So start off with the attachment, man. You want to make sure that you guys are rocking it. It's the FSS Canonade 16-inch barrel. For the muzzle, guys, you want to make sure that you guys are rocking it. It's the EXF Hunter's 90. That's your muzzle. For the underbarrel, guys, we got right here is the Agent Grip. Ammunition, man, is the 5.7x 28mm hollow point as the ammunition, guys. And for the rigger butt, man, we are rocking is the Phantom Grip, okay? And for the receiver that we are using for this one, man, we are rocking is the FSS Hurricane. So the very, very last receiver for this gun right here, okay? So here's the full attachment right here with the tune attachment 40 barrel. Make sure you guys are copying this. Now, like I told you guys, bro, like I said in the firing range, bro, this gun struggles slightly when it comes down to damage compared to the rest of SMGs. So that's what we pretty much just helped it out with, okay? We pretty much faced it all, okay? So recoil standards all the way up just because we still want that no recoil feel towards the right. Damage range is all the way to the right, okay? And for your muzzle, guys, man, this is very, very important for the muzzle. Make sure that you guys got your recoil smoothness and your bullet velocity all the way up top and your bullet velocity to the all the way right. So make sure you guys go ahead and take your screenshots. You really do just need this a lot, okay? And also, man, for the underbarrel, guys, recoil stabilization is all the way to the top. For the aim walking speed and aim and idle stability, I decided to put it just in the middle just because it really does not matter that much. I tried it out with both and I just decided to just put it in the middle because like why not? And also, man, for the ammunition, guys, like I said, man, make sure you guys got this thing set to default. I didn't mess with this thing at all whatsoever, but if you really want to, you can put this thing all the way to the top or all the way to the right. It's really, really up to you, but I decided to just pretty much just leave it at default just because it really does not need no more work on it. Because what happened is if you try to overbuild your loadout, you can pretty much damage something. Either that be like the damage range on it, the bullet velocity or recoil on this gun. It's a lot of things that's play a factor. So make sure that you guys are building a balanced class setup for your gun, okay? But listen, man, that right there, guys, is my top 5 SMGs loadout in Warzone 2. Next week we'll go over top 5 metal Rs or top 5 ARs. Just comment down below which one you guys want, and also comment down below your favorite SMGs so far in Warzone 2. All right, I love you guys all so much, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'm out, boys. Peace.